Hi, I'm Dog. Welcome back to the Moscow Mules. I'm Wendell G, and today is Friday, February 20th, 2043. And I got distracted on something, so I thought I would take a minute out from team review and game home screen, history index, Worldtopia Baseball League. Here's stuff I didn't really understand. Seoul Glow was our champions before Amsterdam was. League champions. Seoul is our former league champion before Amsterdam. Did not know. I knew Cairo had been a top representing for the South Side. Before Cairo, it was Panama City Phillies. I don't know who Panama City became later. Before that, False Bay, and before that, Australia. So the South League dominated the first 6 years of series competition, and the North League has only dominated the last 4 years. So so far, South 6, North 4. Man, excuse me, I just had to take a break. Came home from teaching today all congested up. I think the kids gave me the crud. Drinking some echinacea tea, one of the few things I believe in anymore. So, just curious about league ERA. Look in the North League. The league ERA seems to be on a gradual upward trend from 364 to 430. The league average 245 up. And about the past 5 years, the league average, batting average, made a sharp uptick. But the league ERA was trending upward even before the batting average began rising. I don't know what that means. Pitching was deteriorating about the time Cairo won the championship. So maybe North League pitching was deteriorating and the batting wasn't catching up about the time Cairo was dominating the World Series. Let's look over here in the South League. League average. Wow, South League has dominated with pitching in the early years. Look at that. The relative pitching ratios finally equalized about 2037. Fascinating. What about the batting average? Same. Roughly the same. Interesting. Just going by this. 267. Just a wild ass guess here, but it looks like both league batting averages have trended upward, which implies to me that hitters have progressively gotten better over the years. The hitting has gotten better, which would cause the pitching numbers to get worse, the league ERA to get worse. The South dominated with better pitching early on. The North caught up, and that's about as far as I can tell. Looks like the Fourth had a few good years of pitching here in 040 and 041. And the South pitching got rocked in those 2 years. Anyway, I just thought that was curious. Let's go check out Moscow draft history. Don't know anything about Hodge or Badajoz. Is Hodge still around? He is. Wait a minute. That cannot be the same guy. 28 years old? Really? Number 1 draft pick? Is that him? Sure enough. The 113 pick in 2033. Now, mediocre outfielder for Cairo. Fascinating. Badajoz? He's still around? Yes, he is. Pretty crappy catcher for nobody. Played with Australia in a few games last year. Actually, he was in the Australia system and got booted out. 4A type player, looks like. Works well with pitchers. Works well with others, but not so great by himself. Wow. So that was a 2033 draft. 2034, this is my guy. He's telling my team, old Aurelio Valencia. He's got the typical middle finger power curve. He'll be on my squad this year, probably as DH. Man. Corendite. Who is he? Age 27. He is in whose farm system? I keep wanting to say Helsinki. Whatever. Sweden. Whoever the hell you are. Sweden. The Fighting Orlandos. 27 years old. He's playing in single A. Filler player. Man. Minor league free agent signing. Was that my farm system? Oh, did I cut him? Did I cut this guy? No. Helsingborg. I cut him in 2035, man. That's harsh. That's harsh. I drafted him when? 2034? And I cut him in 2035? That's low down, man. Oh, Joe Lopez. He's still in our organization. In fact, he is pretty much a scrub outfielder. Mezyan Assad. I think I just called him up. What did I do with you, Mezyan? Were you on the farm? No, I just extended him. That's why he's on my radar. He pitched well last year. 3.22 ERA in 50 appearances, 58 innings, 133 whip. Good. Relief pitcher here. Lopez had 2 drafts in 2035. Man, so many names. Okay, here's my second baseman. Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan, he's I'd like to upgrade from Lieutenant Dan, but he's doing all right. Vectorvelt. I cut him, and Sweden was quick to pick him up. Good for them. Good for them. Probably my biggest screw up releasing this guy. Random Wegderweld. Rookie mistake. Looking for any familiar names here. M. Jamal. Malmud. Oh yeah, Malmud just got the call up. Woot. Malmud. Woot. Just brought him up, man. Put him on the major league roster. Look at him. He's so damn happy. He's like, I made it, mama. I made it. I'm going to make the Billies. All right. Calm down, dude. Who else? Let's see. That was 2036. Mason. That name sounds familiar. Donald Mason. Oh, hell yeah. I drafted him in what round? Mason. Where do you? 4th round? I drafted that dude. How much did I pay you, man? I paid him $240,000 in the 4th round. Oh, that's cheap. That is so damn cheap. Ramirez, do I know you? No, you're a free agent. Bouncing around the league. Only 25 years old. What about in 2037? So the 2036 draft, 3 of those guys are in my starting lineup. 2035 draft, only 2 of the guys are in my lineups, neither are superstars. 2036 draft brought in a superstar from the 4th round. 2037 draft, Ken Barnes, catcher. This guy, he doesn't play well with others. He's got a good, strong arm. Just completely average Joe. Everyday average Joe who likes a good game of poker. He's going to win half of them. He's going to lose half of them. And at the end of the day, he's going to hit below the Mendoza line. He's going to be cut. A. Guzzi. ATEP. How do you pronounce that? Is that even a letter? A-T. All right, A-T. He's down in AAA, center fielder. Good outfielder. Should be getting on base. He's free basing. Good. A-T. What the hell is that letter? Nisansi. Tenzel Nancy. He's not happy. You know why he's not happy? He's 26 and he's a lifetime AAA guy. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy either if I were you. Just hang on there, Nancy. Hang on, Nancy. Oberg. I just did something with Oberg. What did I just did? What did I just did? I don't know, but he's in my bullpen. I guess I just looked at him because he's in my bullpen. He's not pitching too great. He wasn't pitching so great down in Kazakhstan or wherever the hell that is. Thought bringing him up off the farm might be good for him. Guillen. This guy's all defense. Juan Guillen. I was kind of surprised by this guy. The AI has not pushed him up out of AA. So I gave him the green light up to AAA this year. He's 24. This guy might show up on my roster here. Great defense, man. But only at second base because he doesn't have enough of an infield arm to play the left side. Fonog. Pitcher. Fedyanka. I cut him. Did I cut Fonog? Oh, yeah. He appeared in one game. He got 2 outs. Gave up 3 earned runs, a home run, 2 walks, 4 hits for a 9.00 whip. I would say I had a short leash on this guy. Give him a break, dude. No, look at that, 2041. He was lousy, man. He's got a fly ball tendency, no movement. He throws lollipops. Gotta know when to hold him and know when to fold him. 2038. Kustans. Valdene Kustans. Everyday starter for us. Left-handed outfielder. A left-handed left-right fielder. Not enough range to play center field. Grooming him at first base for his old age. He's the real boss right here. He's the boss. Old Valdi. Just don't call him Voldemort. Favela. Nuno. So I got a little trade request for Nuno. Some guy was like, hey, let me do you a favor. Take Nuno off your hand. Thanks. No, I think I like Nuno quite well, actually. He's pitched 58 innings for us last year in the bigs. 3.53 ERA and a 1.33 whip. He's a good pitcher. Good pitcher. I'll stick him around for a while. Yaziki. He's now our starting third baseman. That's where he's penciled in. He's got an atypical power curve. All kinds of power. Doesn't hit too much to the gap. Doesn't have a great eye either. But hits well enough. 264, 293. He slammed 34 taters for us last year. That's pretty darn good. Hugo. That was a good draft. 2038. And Q Kim, 7th rounder. Now playing for the Belgium Waffles. A center fielder. Got good speed. We must have cut him. We cut him after 2040. We released him. Just 23 though. AI, I don't know why you released that guy so soon. So 2038 was a good draft. Look at 2039. Noel Abbott. Old Noel. He is on our major league roster. Pitching well. 128 whip, 366 ERA. God dang, it's dark. Let me turn some light on. That's better. Getting dark here in Oklahoma. Cloudy Friday. Malt's contact didn't really show up like we needed it to. Otherwise, the dude'd be on my major league rotation. He'd be dealing and handling with my major league rotation instead of just enjoying an everyday, ordinary cigar. Still, he's making his time down in Kazakhstan, hitting .313, 17 home runs. Nobody believes in this guy. He's got a pretty typical home run curve, but he needs that contact rating to go up if he wants to go anywhere. He's 23. If you're gonna grow, you need to grow this year, Malt. I need you in my backstop. Roger Jones. You know who this guy reminds me of? Roger Green, except he's playing infield and he can't hit. He hit okay down in Kazakhstan, 286. Good player down there. Got all kind of defense for all day long. He can play second base and he can play shortstop. He can play third base too if I put him over there. He's kind of farting around down in AAA. If he could break up to and possibly through this contact rating, he's coming up. Old Roger. Sanchez, Frank Sanchez. He got cut loose a few years ago, and you can kind of see why. He's kind of a bust. Good defensive outfielder, but his bat never really developed. He had a good head on his shoulders. He put in long hours, but wonder what he was putting in long hours doing. Probably playing OOTP. Khaldoon, Rakib, catcher. Also another guy putting in long hours on the OOTP, setting up his lineups in rotation, but not working on his hitting skills in the batting cage, and so he was cut after 2041. Also a free agent, just looking to get back into minor leagues and play some baseball because that's what he likes to do. looks like I cut him this year. When did I cut you, Ragib? Released, I did it. Oh, Wendell G. Released him in November of 42. He actually reached his contact ceiling of 35 during the winter. That's about it. Ragib Khaldoon. Whoa, what'd you do, Ragib? How about that? A walk-off RBI single versus the Pyongyang Cannon. That was the highlight of his wife and his life. They don't want to know about your life, Ragib. We're just here to do some business. Holden, round 12. We probably don't even need to look at these guys. Ed Holden. He's still bouncing around. I don't know why. AA. Ed, you're going to be sorry you even looked at this because you're out of here. You're out, Ed. Sorry. See ya, Ed. What? Zvager? What happened? Mortopia. Why you no go back? Dotson. Dotson, now Nissan. Still playing on my AAA team. Why are you playing on my AAA team? Why'd I promote you? You're unhappy? You think you're unhappy now? You're going to be damn unhappy wearing that green uniform again. Saunders, Glenn, AAA, reliever. Why you no starting? 5.03, 1.65. Boom. See ya. Call me next year. Fool. Whoa. Why did that happen again? Well, here I am. I was going to tell you stuff. And life hit me with a gigantic curveball, just like it did Mr. Dotson, Holden, and Saunders. At least Mr. Dotson and Saunders are still gainfully employed. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. This has been going 19 minutes. Put a cut in here and I'll be right back. Thanks for watching.